Hi everyone, welcome to Honey Drops Tarot. This is a general reading for the sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Virgo, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all of your likes, shares, and subscribes. I truly appreciate it. Just a quick note, please do not fall for any scammers. I will never reach out to solicit for a private reading. I do offer private readings, and if you're interested in signing up for one of those or in making a donation, you can find that information in my Buy Me a Coffee link, my official Instagram and TikTok, all listed in the About section of my YouTube page. And I thank you so much in advance. Virgo, I hope that you're doing well. I'm going to be using two decks for your reading today. The first one is going to be the Elemental Oracle for the overall energy, and for the tarot portion of the reading, the Tarot of Mystical Moments. Cards have been pre-shuffled. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Angel, spirits, guides, what messages do you have, please, for Virgo? Thank you. Wow. Man, this will definitely resonate for one Virgo that I know for sure. Number 30, which reduces to a 3. The Empress card, my favorite card of the major arcana. Taurus and Libra energy. The Empress is the power of all four queens of the tarot. She's just amazing. She's beautiful. She's magnanimous. She's generous and abundant. But she's also known as the Master Attractor. She knows what she's worth. She's very fertile with ideas. She's known also as the card of Mother Gaia, Mother Earth. The card you got here is Bravery and Oceans. Bravery and Oceans. It seems like you've done the impossible, doesn't it? Oh, Spirit just... So I see the character walking, right, on like an earth. But I just heard the song, I'm Walking on Sunshine. You know that song? What is the name of that band? I don't remember the name of the band. Is there the word sunshine in it? Casey and the Sunshine Band? No, I don't think that's who sings it. I don't remember. I'm Walking on Sunshine. You know the song. And it's time to feel good. That's what I hear. I don't actually like that song, by the way, but Spirit is playing it like a record in my head. But it's very upbeat. It's very positive. It's very, it's like you can tap your foot to it. I see somebody just tapping their foot to it. Anytime music shows up, it talks about frequency. It talks about vibration. It's like maybe you're feeling a renewed sense of self, and that you've kind of endured a lot, I feel. The word bravery is here, and the word bravery only shows up if we have to be brave about something. When it's connected to a water element or the oceans, it's these braving these elements, braving these vast spaces. Spirit just said this vastness, this entity, right? The ocean almost feels like its own entity. It's kind of like its own great frontier. There's so much of the oceans that humanity still has not yet discovered or explored. And it's funny, I'm being reminded. So when I used to work at a bookstore a long time ago, and I worked in the receiving department, and so I used to take these polls because all the employees would walk through my department. It would always drive me nuts, but it was just a conversation starter, and sometimes I do that at my current job too. And every day it would be like a different, and then people would look forward to the debate. So I'd write it up on like a board on a door. So one time it was like, I think the very first one, or one of the first ones, was DC or Marvel Comics, right? Everybody has an opinion about it. Marvel. But, I mean, but then you have Batman. Anyway, that could be important to you. I don't know why I'm bringing that up. But one of the hot topics of the bookstore employees was, what do you prefer, oceans or outer space? And people were divided, I will tell you, and had very strong opinions about which one was better, which one was preferred. And I remember my one of my employees, he fought me on this. He fought me on this, and he was like, why would you pour so much money to exploring outer space when there's so much about the Earth that we haven't yet discovered? And, you know, I can understand that, right? And it's almost like there's something about the undiscovered terrain or the undiscovered country or the undiscovered something about you that I think you are now discovering through your bravery, kind of like what you're made of. That you might never have imagined that you could walk on water, be reborn, and balance it all. And yet here you are. Spirit is acknowledging that. Spirit is acknowledging that. I'm going to get 3 cards for the base spread, 3 cards for clarifier, past, present, future. And at the end, I'll pull some advice from Spirit. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. Beautiful. The cards are very sloppy, I will say. I do have to say, the way that they fell out was just like a kind of messy. And that's not very much like a Virgo, is it? You like things to be neat and orderly and make sense. And some aspect of your life, perhaps what you had to be brave about, did not make sense. And you tried to make it make sense. You tried to rationalize it. You tried to fit it in a box, and it just wouldn't. It would not be contained like water, like the oceans. It would not be stopped. It would not be contained. And there's a part of you probably that felt like scared by that aspect. We could be talking about time. We're running out of time. I wish I had more time. I'm going to split the deck. I haven't done this in a very long time. I'm going to split the deck to kind of figure out what that's all about. 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands talks about, sometimes it can be a little bit of self-sabotaging energy. Sorry, my ring light is a little obtrusive. 5 of Wands, we can see here, there's kind of a chessboard or a checkers board. A little bit of game playing. A little bit of manipulation. 5 of Wands can talk about fighting against ourselves. Climbing all over ourselves to try and make it make sense, to try and figure out what to do. Right? So there could have been times when you were frustrated with life, sure, but I see this as more just frustrated with your own beingness. So in the past energy, this is how I know it's your reading. Number 9, the Hermit card in reverse. Virgo, this is your card in the major arcana. So there's no mistaking it. I'm talking to some Virgos out there. There's no mistaking it. The Hermit card it's such a beautiful card. It's quiet. It talks about this retreating away, pulling ourselves back from the world to heal. So you could be healing the physical body, you could be healing your heart, dealing with some demons, some shadows. Hermit mode, when we go into hermit mode, we are reckoning with life, with ourselves. Right? Kind of up in this lighthouse. Feels, look at that. Spirit does not make mistakes. Okay, look at that. Look at it. It's amazing. It's amazing. These are two different decks. There's no mistakes. There is a sense of isolation, right? But when we go into hermit mode, it's purposeful. Like we have to figure some things out. This is when the dark night of the soul happens. And what does that mean? It talks about healing and spiritual ascension. It's no joke when we go through spiritual ascension. It can be physically demanding, especially if you're going through some kind of Kundalini awakening. I went through Kundalini awakening, and I almost had like a mental breakdown, to be honest with you. At the beginning of my spiritual awakening, I almost lost it. And a very dear friend was with me when things were collapsing. I look back on that now and I think, oh God, like, thank you for getting me through that. Thank you for getting me through that. But, because I didn't think I was going to make it, to be honest. And there could be a little bit of that right now, just feeling like, what is it? In the world, but not of the world. I don't know what that expression actually means. In the world, but not of the world. It's like in the matrix, but not of the matrix. The light that is hanging from the hermit's fishing rod, for all intents and purposes, is the light from the star of the major arcana, healing and wish fulfillment. The star lights the hermit's way. There's some of that energy here, sunlight energy right here. It's so striking how synchronous these cards are. I'm just trying to just take it in just a little bit. You got this card in reverse. I think you're ready. You've been ready to come out of this place. I think there's a part of you that has felt like you paid your dues. The Knight of Cups, to clarify, Knight of Cups is someone who brings forth an authentic gesture of love or friendship. It's really beautiful because it shows me this is not your energy. This is coming from outside of you. It's kind of like people are playing their love song for you. You could be surrounded by a lot of love right now. Even if you don't know what to do with it, it's still there for you. It reverberates. And anytime you see any kind of instrument, even a weird one like this anatomical heart, any kind of reverberation, it's like the love vibes, the friendship energy, the family energy is coming towards you. And you feel it. And maybe that's what's helping you to kind of, because we don't want to be in hermit mode forever. Eventually, we're going to have to come back out and face the world. And I think that it's almost like this beautiful song is luring you back out of the wilderness. I'm going to ask for a clarifier for the past energy. King of Wands in the reverse. Not feeling quite confident yet, but that's okay, Virgo. King of Wands talks about, like, look at this fiery energy, marching to the beat of his own drum. Thank you, Spirit. King of Wands knows exactly where he's going, exactly what he's doing, and exactly how he's gonna get there. When the card is in reverse, it's a little bit of loss of control, sense of control, insecurity. Like, I know I want to move or go somewhere, but I don't know where, and I don't know how, and I'm not sure. Like, I think I know, but I'm not sure. So in the past energy here, recent past, you're feeling a uncharacteristic lack of confidence, and that's okay. You are human, you know. I know you're also superhuman at times, Virgo, but sometimes you're just human, right? In the present energy, Two of Wands in the reverse, another reference to Mother Earth that talks about, I mean, that's 3 references now, specifically to Earth body, right? So really get into nature, talk to Mother Gaia, connect with trees, please. That message will never die. Go touch some trees, connect with trees. Don't be embarrassed by it. Anytime I get the opportunity to touch trees, I do. I'm always talking to them. You know why? Because they help me. They help build a network all over the world, the trees that I talk to. I know that sounds crazy. I don't care. I know it works. I know it. So, Two of Wands talks about directionality and this nebulous place of, should we go left? Should we go right? What should we do? The possibilities are endless. We have the whole world here in our hands. What's the next step? Got this card in reverse. I think right now in the present energy, you know what the next step is. You're not confused about it. Like in the past, you were a little tentative. In the present energy, not confused about it. Four of Cups in the reverse further clarifies that. Four of Cups can talk about not seeing the bigger picture, not seeing, this is kind of representative of spirit, not seeing what spirit is doing for you, shielding you, like not recognizing some blessings. This card is in reverse. The card is in reverse, and it shows me that you've woken up. It's like I said, it's like feeling like there's like new life, reinvigoration. You understand what the gift is when this card is in reverse. It's problematic when it's in the upright. Because look at this character, it's just like ho-hum, maybe a little bored, a little feeling sorry for ourselves. So when the card is in reverse, it's like, no, I know exactly, I'm in a space of gratitude. I know exactly what's going on here. I know exactly what spirit is offering me. It could have come at a price. But we're in the Earth School to learn all that we can. Can I get a clarifier, please, for the present energy? Yeah. Number 18, the moon, Pisces energy. There's still some things that are mysterious, and they're going to remain mysterious for a little while. The moon talks about secrets, illusion, confusion. The moon illuminates in the darkness. It casts shadows. There could be things that are not yet clear, but I guarantee you they will become clear when I show you the next card in your future potential. But right now, some things are up in the air, and they could feel a little scary. It's the fear in your mind that's causing that. It's like the Kraken, right? I also want to point out, though, that an octopus is one of the smartest creatures in the ocean, and it showed up in your reading. There's this divine intelligence burgeoning, ready to reveal itself. You just have to be a little more patient and connect with the primal part of you. This is like a wolf howling at the moon. Yeah, it's a wolf howling at the moon. Connect with the primal. Go deep into meditation. Be inside your body. Feel the feelings. In the future potential, gorgeous. Know how I said all will be revealed? It's here. Ace of Swords. Aces bring new from spirit. Some divine intelligence is about to be unlocked and downloaded into your world. This is epiphanies and breakthroughs, spiritual breakthroughs. All will become clear. And it has to do with the Two of Cups, which for me talks about the connection between you and your higher self, your ascended self, your soul. When we are in alignment, right? Because we're like living in the Matrix, right? Or the Avatar, that's what they talk about. So somewhere up there in the 5D, our soul is helping to guide us. When you become one with your soul, you become in alignment with everything that you could ever want for yourself in this lifetime. There's high trust in self. It's really beautiful. So I'm going to get a card of advice. Card of advice for Virgo, please. Card of advice for Virgo. Yeah, another ace. Ace of Wands. I mean, the possibilities are endless. And here it's showing me you're about to write a new chapter in your story. And things look very, very bright. They're blooming. The wind is blowing through your hair. The pages are turning. There's this freshness, this newness. And you're going to know which direction to move into soon enough. That's your reading, Virgo. I hope that it resonated. If it did, please like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Please hit the bell notification to be updated as to when I post new readings. Thank you, Virgo.